Welcome to Redbeard and the Den of Tools. Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools. Well, actually, back again here on the open road. Yeah, the other day I posed a question in the community section. If you haven't checked out the community section, you need to check it out. We do a lot of conversations, talk about a lot of cool stuff. I share a few leaked photos and other, useful tidbits over there. But anyway, I posed a question about what's the best over-the-road trucker-style headset that you can buy today. And of course, the community, leapt to the chance. Apparently, we got a lot of the OTRs and other truck drivers and stuff out there. And boy, they were certainly helpful there in responding. I also checked a couple other sources and talked to a whole bunch of people. And by far, the number one solution was the Parrot B450 noise-canceling Bluetooth headset. I would have to say that probably 80% of the responses that I got in the community section over on Facebook and on some internet chat forums all said the same thing. You want the Parrot, and most of them said of the Parrots, the B4500 is the way to go. I thought, you know what, that looks great. I headed over to Amazon, saw the price at $130, and said, whoa, let's slow down there just a little bit and see if there's any other options out there. I mean, these are not by far the most expensive solutions that I found, but they were pretty pricey. Definitely, everyone swears by these and says they're great, but I'm not an over-the-road trucker. I'm not going to be spending that much time in them. So maybe there might be a more reasonable, budget Den of Tools style solution. So I looked, and the super budget version are these. The MPOW Pro Trucker Bluetooth, I don't know, $20. And you know what? They don't have a bad response on them, but they seemed a little bit flimsy, and some of the reviews were a little bit iffy here and there. Charging them seemed to be a bit of an issue. So I looked around and said, is there something I can get that's a little bit better that won't cost that much more? And what I found were these. The Trucker Bluetooth headset, wireless headset with microphone, charging station, noise canceling, clear sound, mute button, cell phone headset for car, truck driver, call center and whatnot, iPhone and Android. Yada yada. Boy, could they fit enough key buzzword kind of things in there. $43, and you get this nice little headset. Comes with that little base. I gotta say, the base is really sturdy. And another thing is, it's got a charging port in the bottom of the headset. There's a nice little diagram showing all the, the components and such. But the real cool part is the base actually has a super strong magnet in it. And all you do is you go and you set it in the base, and it sucks it down into it, holds it firmly in place. I was real worried. I've seen a lot of these charging bases where you put something in it and it wants to fall over. Half the time, the cord itself is what's pulling it over. I'm sure you know what I mean. Not an issue with this base. The base is a hefty little unit. See here. It's got some weight behind it. And that magnet, it just zaps it right in there. And it doesn't go anywhere. And it's great. And charges it just fine. The headset itself is super light. But you know what? I'm going to throw it over to my pet human here and let him demo it for you. All right. Well, we're here. We're testing the headphones. I remember the name of these. Let's call them the budget Bluetooth trucker headphones or headset. So the premise of this is we were looking for a set of hands-free Bluetooth headset for use at home and in the vehicle. Now, I'm in a pickup truck, and it's got your latest standard stereo system where it's got built-in Bluetooth and everything else, which is fine. It honestly isn't that bad. But there are times when you're on the road, you're traveling at high speeds and stuff, that the microphone just isn't quite up to snuff. And or when you're traveling and the rest of the family's asleep in the back or something. and you don't want to have to wake them up just to have a phone call or something. So, I started looking at these options. I know there's a lot of viewers out there, of our viewers who are over the road types or drive trucks, whether it's, I guess, in the city or over the road. And so I reached out to them, and the consensus came back with the Parrot headset. Now, we looked at that, and that was just too pricey an option for the limited use that this thing is going to see. So Red asked me to try this out. Apparently he said something about it pinches his ears or something. I don't know. He's a finicky bear. Anyway, so I thought I'd try it out here and see how it works. It says it's noise canceling. Now, I've got a set of noise canceling Sony headphones that I've tried to compare them to, and I don't get the noise cancelingness. The issue here is that there's only one earpiece, so the noise canceling isn't like, I guess it helps on the one ear a little bit. Noise canceling, though, for those of you who haven't tried noise canceling does not block all sound. It only blocks repetitive sound, stuff that's droning. It can try and reduce by a small fraction larger sounds and everything. What it does is it takes in the sound wave. It's got a microphone, and it listens to what your ear would be hearing. It takes that sound wave, reverses it, and transmits it, thus canceling out the sound. And you may think that I'm oversimplifying that, but that's exactly what it does. It literally just reverses the sound wave, and it fits together kind of like two keys, going together. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that really only works when the sound, I should say, really only significantly works when the sound is constant and repetitive. That's why they became so popular on for people flying long distance on flights. So hopefully you're hearing this loud and clear. I'm recording this right now using this microphone. You've got buttons here. You got a mute button here, and an unmute. This is a multi-function button right here. It does a number. It turns the device on, turns it off. I found that it'll also play my, like I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and it'll play my audiobooks through it, and I can pause and restart using them. There is a volume down, a volume up button. I could swivel, slow it up, slow it down. This doesn't bend per se. I mean, it's I won't call it flexible. It won't snap and break easily, but it's not the kind like you can bend all the way around and put in your mouth. But it's got a directional mic. Everyone I've talked to so far, I've made several calls with it, has said it sounds excellent. And I gotta say, the sound quality on this end is crystal clear. Talking to people, listening to my audiobooks and such, it's amazingly clear. I was really hesitant as to what a small headset like this could do. And I used, way back in the day, remember when all those little Bluetooth in the ear and over the ear headsets came out, everyone was walking around with those little things in their ear? I used those, or tried them out, and I hated them. Absolutely hated them. And I was an early adopter of the ones you could get in your car that were like clipped to your visor, had a whole speaker system right there, where it didn't, that's before you had like the Bluetooth built into the stereo and whatnot. And they were really useful, and I liked them quite a bit. We're here picking up the cub at school. So hopefully you got all this. It's coming through loud and clear. I'm going to send it back to the bear and let him wrap this up. All right, there you go. As you see, the sound quality is excellent in it, both in sending and receiving. It's super light. You don't even notice it. It's got all the little whiz-bang buttons on it that you'll need for your basic stuff. It's got a mute button. It's got a volume up. It's got a volume down. It's got one of those multi-function buttons. You can start and stop stuff. You can power it on and off. This thing is great. And you know what? For $43, it's got everything you're going to need for, I would say, for occasional use. If I was going to be spending hours and hours at a time wearing this thing continually every week, yeah, I would for sure go with the Parrot version. If I was on a really tight budget, I might be able to get by with the cheaper version, but you know, for $42, you know, what's 20 some dollars between friends, right? Now, anyway, you guys use whatever works for you, but I just want to say that I'm using this thing, been using it for about a week now, and I'm pretty happy with it. I just wanted to throw this out there because I know some of you, you know, maybe around the shop, you're looking for a way that you can, you know, be on the phone while you're working and getting stuff done. Well, this is a great solution for that as well. Anyway, that's all the Bear has for you today. Be sure and like and subscribe. You know, if you want to support the channel, check out down below. I'm sure there's a merch link down there. Take care, everyone. And I know, table saw video, right? It's coming. Take care, y'all. And as always, shine on.